Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings. We are just going to cleanse some energy. I remove all negative energy and send it back to the center to which it came from. It is not allowed to stay here in our peace and our protection, in our pleasant energy. No, it cannot stay here. It must go. It must leave. It must flee. Ashe, yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, in every given day that we walk, we shall fear no evil, for the rod and the shaft they comfort us. The spirits prepare a table before us in the presence of our enemies, and anoint our head with oil, and our cup floweth over. We shall dwell in the house of the presence of the Lord always. Somebody fucking with my thoughts. Our cup floweth over. Uh, they prepare a table before us in the presence of our enemies, and our cup floweth over. Surely goodness and love, salvation, and autonomy shall dwell with us all the days of our lives. You see how quick motherfuckers be trying to shoot through your, that be little mental attacks. But you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, right? Because whoever that was in that moment don't want you to know that you walk through the valley of the shadow of death in every fucking day. That's you do that every fucking day. Every day. It's not a day that you don't walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Every day you walk out your door. So just know that, acknowledge that, and know that you are protected as you go on that journey within that day. Ashe, and we are here to talk about the just to see what kind of information, energy that we need to work through this lunar eclipse on today, right? This fire energy, right? So a leap forward. Take bold steps towards your goals. Courage opens doors to new opportunities and adventures. Intuition. Trust your gut instinct. They often lead to choices that align with your true self. So Spirit is saying it's time to take a leap forward within what your intuition is telling you, right? You're being divinely guided. Remember, over here, we're always divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit, right? And if you're seeing crows, that is a sign that Spirit is talking to you. Crows is a sign of a good omen, that transformation is taking place in your life at this present moment, on this present timeline, and everybody is on different levels, in levels in your timeline. So you must understand that you can't look at someone else's life and say, why am I not there? Why am I not walking in their shoes? Why have I not experienced the knowledge or the wisdom or the physical things that they are experiencing? Because it's not your timeline. And you shouldn't live your timeline off of someone else's timeline, is what Spirit is saying. You shouldn't look at someone else's life as an outcome to your life. Everybody has their own different journeys, their own different purposes, and their own different outcomes on their timeline, right? So it's time to get into your intuition and understand that and use that information, right? That's what everybody, that's the problem. Everybody want to follow everybody instead of people being original. People wanting to do things outside of what everybody else is doing, right? Nobody want to stand in their own passion, right? Nobody want to stand in their own fire because they're afraid that the shit gonna get put out. They afraid to stand alone, right? No, you gotta stand. You gotta prove that you can stand alone within your own fire, right? Not needing anyone else's fire to do that, right? Perspective. Shift your viewpoint to see things in different eyes, and this is what you have to do. Then Spirit just say you got to stop being like everybody else, use your own perspective. You don't gotta be like everybody else. This is one person soaring by themselves. Spirit is saying now it's time for you to stand outside the box. You've been in the box with everybody else. Now it's time for you to step up on that ladder and climb up out that box. That's what Spirit is telling you, to take a different perspective on life now. It's time. It's time to grow. It's time to evolve. It's time to have an ascension, right? It's time to know who you truly are and what you truly came here to be, and how you truly came to see that you are the world and not of the world, and you can be whole within yourself, right? Insight. You're getting some insight about this. You have been getting signs and synchronicities outside of you to let you know it is time. Gain deeper understanding through observation and empathy. The more you learn, the better it gets. And see, each time you've been learning, right? But Spirit is saying you've been watching, but now you're learning, right? You've been watching, but now you're learning. You're getting it now. You're understanding. This is why this happened. This is why that happened. Oh, I should have thought this way. I should have did things that way. Yeah, I shouldn't have ran with the crowd. I should have just took my first mind and did what. See how the crowd is in the back. See how the crowd of chaos is in the back. I should have just took my first mind and did it myself. And that's what the insight that you're getting in this present moment for this lunar eclipse fire energy, right? Freedom. You're ready to fly free. You're ready to fly. You're ready to fly, right? But although you're ready to fly, you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of rejection. You want the freedom. You want to fly. Like, okay, some of you want to go out there and get a new job, right? Want to go apply for new, put in applications, but you're afraid of the rejection, but you're tired of this fucking job that you've been working in and out, day and out, in and out, day and out. Sometimes you got to understand that light beings are not, um, um, you don't have the energy to operate in a normal functioning job. You have to do outside work, outside service, right? And you're starting to understand this, and you want to adventure. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to open up your own business. You don't want to work for someone else, because light beings usually it's hard for us to work for someone else, right? Because the energy that we hold, right? So we got to be outside of a establishment of working, right? And somebody wants to break free from the establishment of being in the work industry, right? But you're afraid of being rejected, or you want to break free from this relationship, but you're afraid of being rejected. You want to break free from this friend group, but you're afraid of being rejected. You want to just break free from some kind of constraint that you feel like you're that's holding you back, holding you down, because it's a lot of energy behind you, right, around you, surrounding you, holding you down, holding you back, and that's what you want to break free from. But you're afraid of, once you break free from that, having the passion, the power to break free from that, you're afraid of the going into the unknown and having to accept rejection from this one, from that one, from new entities, not from the ones that already rejected you and you still fuck with, but from the new entities, right? Overcome feelings of rejection with self-worth and determination. Your value isn't defined by other people's perspectives, and you got to understand that. You got to understand that you have the power, you have the autonomy. You're nobody else's perception. Am I saying it right? Yeah, perception matters but yours. And Spirit tell you that over here all the time. Fuck rejection. Like, rejection is what they say is protection, right? So if somebody is rejecting you, then just know that your archangel, your super spiritual natural love war team is protecting you, right? It wasn't meant to be. There'll be another door that opens, right? There'll be another door that opens, and I'm feeling abandonment too. A lot of you have been abandoned. That's why you feel like you're scared of rejection, because you have been abandoned. I'm feeling mother wounds, father wounds. Whoever raised you gave you some kind of wounds that you're feeling abandoned. And Spirit is saying it's time to overcome that feeling, right? Journey, on this journey in this lifetime. Life is a journey filled with experiences. Cherish each moment and the lessons they bring, right? Um, right. So you was just learning a lesson. Lesson learned. Now it's time to you're graduating, right? You're graduating is what you're doing. You're graduating. Connection. Natural, meaningful connections with others. They enhance life with support and understanding. So that's what you're looking for. Spirit say you're protected, right? Loneliness. Somebody's lonely, right? On this journey, somebody's feeling lonely. Um, you're never alone. You're never alone. You always have renewal. You always have you always have somebody watching over you. Your ancestors, the infinite energy of all there is, um, somebody, the celestial beings, the gods, somebody's always with you. You're never alone, right? But the lonely feeling is you needing to heal. You needing to heal the hurt and the burdens of what happened to you in the past, right? Getting over what happened to you in the past will help you be able to function in the present, right? But it's not an easy growth. It's not an easy growth. It's a practicing growth. It's a ritual growth. It's a choice. It's a choice. It says natural meaningful connections. I read that one. It says, embrace moments of loneliness with self-reflection. Be the one to reach out and connect with others. So you feeling lonely, but you also feeling like you want to free yourself from something. So whoever you want to free yourself from, you don't want to connect. You don't want to connect to. You 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 want to free yourself from something, but also you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be lonely when you free yourself from this. That's why you don't want rejection from new people. You don't want rejection from new people. But Spirit is saying you have to have that power, that fire. And in this lunar is when you can tap into that fire energy, right? And remember, Spirit was saying the other day, I'm getting hot, y'all, excuse me. And no, it's not heat flashes. It's spirit energy. When I channel, the heat comes over me when I'm, tapping in. Um, just for a smart ass out there. Not that it needed to be explained. It's just for a smart ass. A smart ass motherfucking bitch or a smart ass motherfucking nigga that get beside theyself. when they on the other side of the camera is what it is. And you know, they want to get froggy, but no ain't no leaping going on, right? I can feel the energy, right? But anyways, you want to be free, but you don't want to be lonely, you know, because you know once you free yourself, you're gonna be by yourself, right? But you are gonna be protected. So just know that. And you always are protected by a big, and you see the sword of truth. Whew, it's hot up in here. The sword of truth, because you're going through a renewal, right? So didn't Spirit say rejection is protection? Protection land right under rejection? Come on now. Come on now. Feel secure in your strength. You got to feel secure in your strength. Resilient. And resilient, you have the power to overcome challenges. So any rejection that you feel like you gonna run across, you're projecting it into your life, and it ain't even happen. You're sabotaging your life, and it hasn't even come about. Spirit says stop sabotaging your life. Don't sabotage your life. You are the main powerful manifester of your life. What you think, what you speak, your actions, your intentions is what form your life. You are the director, the creator of your life. No one can change it outside of you. So you have to know that. Right? You have to know that. Renewal. Embrace renewal as a change to start fresh. So you starting fresh, and Spirit wants you to start fresh. And also Spirit wants you to get into that fire breath work as well. Breathing in, blowing that fire out. Breathing in and blowing that fire out. Here is the fire. The fire energy. Right here. Renewal. Get into that. And when you are in that meditation, picture this color blowing out your mouth, going into your stomach and blowing out your mouth, going into your stomach and blowing out your mouth, recycling, going into your stomach, blowing out your mouth, recycling, just like as if it was a circle of recycle, right? Renewing yourself, trying to be nice. Stop trying to be nice. Stop trying to be nice. Spirit says stop trying to be nice, because you trying to be nice is fucking yourself over. You can't always be nice. Pick and choose who you want to be nice to. Don't be nice to everybody. You ain't got to be a people-pleasing person. Especially in 26. Fuck, stop all that shit. I had to learn the hard way. You gonna have to learn the hard way. It's, in 2026, it's time to say no. It's time to stop trying to be nice. Especially in this fucking energy, right? What else, Spirit? Wants to be your one and only. So someone out there wants to be your one and only, or you want someone to be your one and only, right? You got eyes for somebody and somebody got eyes for you, or you got eyes for somebody or somebody got eyes for you, or both of y'all got eyes for each other, but you want somebody to be your one and only, or somebody wants to be your one and only. Take the messages as they resonate for you, but you have insight about this, right? And you've been taking perspective on not being nice anymore. Like you've been having a different perspective. You've been seeing how you've been used at work, and used within the family, and used within, you know, the friend groups, and you know the different situations and scenarios. You're starting to have insight about that shit. You're starting to see the truth for what it is. You can conquer the world. Stop doubting yourself. Did Spirit say that? Don't worry about being lonely. There is no such thing as loneliness. They make it seem like we gotta have somebody outside of ourselves to feel whole. No, you could feel whole by your damn self and not even be in the energy of loneliness. You could, if you have not experienced it, you don't know what the experience is. But I'm telling you, the experience is a wonderful experience when you find your peace and you don't need all that outside shit, because that's what it is. Shit infesting your energy, taking over your domain. Is shit, a cesspool of it, right? It get clogged up and it get backed up because it's so much outside shit that don't belong to you, and you can't focus on you, right? That's why motherfuckers think like they gonna be lonely when time comes for them to break free. No, Spirit said you can conquer the world. Stop doubting yourself. Stop sabotaging your fucking self. Because that's what you're doing. Don't like condoms. Only want to lay down with you. So, if you're leaving a relationship and you're scared that this new relationship is you're really leaving an old relationship to go venture into a new relationship, and you're scared that you're going to get rejected, this person wants to be with you. This is a protected relationship. This landed right on top of protection. It says don't want condoms, only want to lay down with you. So this person only wants to be with you. If this is a intimate situation, because we got all situations. We got family, we got work, we got friends, and we got intimacy. So don't feel like this person is going to reject you because this person is new and you don't know this person. This is an unknown situation because you've been dealing with this for so long, right? But you want to break free from this, right? It says heart over matter. You haven't been using your heart over matter, right? It's in reverse. You haven't been using the heart over matter, right? So you got to stop being a people pleaser, is what Spirit wants you to do. Because these people that you're pleasing are running over you. They don't care shit about you. They only care what you can do for them, how you can do it, when you can do it, where you can do it. That's all they care about. When you coming? How you getting here? Where you taking me? Where we going? What you buying me? You know, can you do overtime? Yeah, all your loving, all your compassion, all of that shit. Spirit is saying it's time to pour it into yourself because you're burning yourself out. You're exhausted. It's time for just give it to you. Just give it to you. Stop taking on other people's stress. We got loneliness again. You're afraid of loneliness. You're afraid of solitude. But this is what some of y'all are in right now. And you're feeling very restless. Or this could be somebody without you. You know? Somebody feeling like this without you. So take the messages as they resonate. Somebody could be feeling very burnt out, exhausted, restless, without your love in their life. But you poured into a lot of people and it burnt you out. That's why Spirit is saying stop being a people pleaser. All your love, all everything you do for people at work, everything you do within your family, everything you do within your relationship, right? They draining your love, making you tired. Yeah. So this have to do with a family situation, 10 of Cups. You know, Spirit is saying it's time to have some self-love, right? You work too hard. You know, whoever the people that you collaborating with brings disharmony, right? That you want to walk away from. Or some of these people you have already fear of loss. This is you having a fear of loss. You wanting to break free, but you having a fear of loss, of losing everything you have within this foundation of work, this foundation of love, this foundation of family. You know, all of that. You scared of personal transformation, but Spirit is saying it's time for a new. Yeah, you've been getting bad advice from these people trying to hold you down, and you having some sudden awareness. It's sudden awareness with this Four of Cups, right? Yeah. Inner resources. You're struggling though. But Spirit don't want you to struggle. Spirit said go ahead and do what you need to do. If it's red time for you to change positions, if it's time for you to change, walk away from a lover and just start loving on yourself, that's what you need to do. If it's time for you to walk away from these family members and stop pleasing them because they're not pleasing you, that's what you need to do in this lunar eclipse fire energy. Take your power back. That's what Spirit wants you to do in this eclipse fire energy. Spirit wants you to take your power back, is what Spirit wants you to do. Stand up, be bold, and take your power back, is what Spirit wants you to do. Yeah, I am surrounded by angels. See, Spirit say you're protected, right? I am surrounded by angels. I am a light in the world. Did Spirit say that? Spirit said something about the world. Or was that the last message? No, freedom. The world, yeah. Okay. You are the light. And Spirit wants you to recognize that you are the light. It says, I am supported by on my path. I am supported on my path. Confirmation with the music going low. Honesty is the best policy. So whoever you are, you need to start being honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop saying you can't do it. Stop saying you can't make it. Start saying you can, because you know deep within your heart you have the ability. You're just holding yourself back, as well as that negative energy that surrounds you is holding yourself back. Healing myself, heal my lineage, and that's what you're here to do. You're here to heal your fucking lineage. It ain't about you. It's about your lineage and the people that come after you, right? It is safe for you to shine. It's safe for you to shine. Whether you know it or not, it's safe for you to shine. And Spirit wants you to shine in this present moment, at this present time, on this present day, in this present energy, this fire lunar energy. It's time for you to get tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. To the energy. I'm just trying to figure out what. Excuse me, y'all. Look, the music come back on. With my thing not go here, it's so much louder and I can't take it. My ears are sensitive. Somebody could have sensitive ears and not know that is why your ears are sensitive, because you are very high voltage. You're high voltage to energy, right? You attract all kind of energy. You're very high voltage. So shit, light and sounds and shit, that shit fuck with you. And that's why. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Thank you, Divine Spirits. These cards are so flimsy. It says first chakra, base chakra, independence. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I know what I need. I know what my needs are. And I actually pursue them knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put the effort. See? Come on now. There's no explanation in this card. The first chakra, base chakra, is your root chakra, right? It starts from the bottom, right? I am open. I open myself to possibilities and practical and participate. Practical. What is that? Practical. Somebody want to be practical? I don't know. Possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to ignite what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not wanting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. And see, then Spirit say, your wholeness, your autonomy, which you saying I am not a victim, I don't want to be rescued. You already understand, you already feel your authority in your life. You already feel your autonomy in your life. Right? Fifth chakra, throat chakra. Some of you, your throat chakras are not activated. They've been suppressed because of dormant, because of the pain, the turmoil, the tension, the depression, the stress, the whatever caused your throat chakra to close up on you, to not express your feelings and just to hold in your emotions. It's time to open that shit up and clear those airways, right? The fifth chakra, throat chakra, connect with the spirit. Connecting with spirit, I develop a quiet mind and allow me to tune in and get in touch with the higher self or my spirit. My higher self or my spirit. I listen for the guidance that is there waiting for me to hear. I am open to the truth. I welcome spirituality. Inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. And then Spirit wanted you to practice the meditation of the dragon fire breath, right? So you can get into the energy of independence, your north node of not needing anyone, just not even in survival mode. There's no, why would you want to be in survival mode? You want to be in peaceful mode with the shit going to on a flow. What is survival mode? Like, who wants to live like that, right? I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. Ashe, and it sure will. Ask your supernatural love war team to guide you. Sit there and say, what do I need to do next? And I bet you the information will calculate and be completed and given to you. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. So you could be a fixed moon sign, but Spirit wants you to hold your vision. You see how the cards is? See how they came out the box? Spirit wants you to hold your vision. Whether it be with a new relationship, it be with you, it be a new job, it be a with new family members, new friend groups, new. Hold your vision. Hold your vision, especially in this energy that we are in, right? What do you do? What do you need to release? You got to figure out what you need to release. You say you want freedom. You got to figure out what you need to release, because whatever you need to release, you're trying to hold on to it. But you say you want freedom. You can't be contradictive. You can't waver back and forth. You gotta let it go, and just be free, right? If you tired of working, you tired of listening to somebody tell you what to do, and you want to do what you want to do. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid, because it's going to work out for you. You gotta put forth the effort. Spirit said, you want a new relationship? You want to get rid of that old relationship? You got to heal yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to put forth the effort. You want to stop messing with them toxic ass family members, but you don't want to cut them off because they're family members? It doesn't matter, baby. It does not matter. You wasn't meant to be with some. Everything don't last forever, whether it's family member or not, right? Friends, all that shit. It was meant to be a passing lesson on your journey, a passing lesson. If it didn't work out, then it wasn't meant to stay. Rejection is protection. Remember? One more, Spirit. Just one more. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Thank you for the divine energy. Nothing want to come out? Okay, there we go. It says conclusions are within reach. So, yeah. Full moon eclipse. Okay, we're in a full moon eclipse. Okay, well, that lines up. Bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. Love conquers all. They say it don't, but it really do. Love conquers all. So I'm gonna leave it there in this present moment. 333 on the timer. Sending out peaceful, loving, healing energy to you all in this present moment. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Free yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let sabotaging yourself hold you back. Don't let the mentality of lack hold you back. Like starting off with a new foundation, whatever it be. You're not going to start off with anything, but you're not going to stay with nothing. You think Spirit's just going to leave you with nothing? If that's the kind of energy that you hold, then yeah, you're not where you need to be, because Spirit is not going to leave you with nothing, especially if you be so bold to step outside of your comfort zone, to expand yourself, to heal yourself, to elevate yourself, to have an ascension within yourself. Spirit is going to see that. The universe is going to see that. It's going to be receptive, and you're going to be well taken care of. Remember, divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit is what the divine infinite light beings hold. You got to trust and believe. Ashe, trust and believe. Ashe. Trust and believe.